Welcome to the tutorial video of Zotero. In this video, we'll learn everything you need to know about the basics of Zotero. From what is Zotero, how to install it, and how to connect Zotero with the Zotero connector. And finally, we'll also learn how to add journals and papers to Zotero. So without delay, let's move on. In order to download Zotero, simply open any of your web browser. In the search bar, just type in Zotero download. You'll get a number of options. From the options, you can simply download Zotero from the original website, that is zotero.org, or you can also choose other options, that is Softonic. To download Zotero, simply click on Download Zotero. You'll see a similar interface in your Windows. You can see two options, that is Download Zotero 6 for Windows, and you can see another option, that is Zotero connector. We'll talk about Zotero connector in the later part of the video. For now, just click on Download Zotero 6 for Windows. After the setup is downloaded, just click on Setup. A similar interface will open. Just click on Run. Now, the Zotero will be installed in your computer. After the Zotero is installed, you will see a Zotero icon in your desktop. Simply click on the icon and the Zotero program will run. You will see a similar interface. Here, I already have Zotero in my laptop. That's why you can see some collections and PDFs already loaded in the Zotero. But in your case, it's all going to be empty. Now, before moving on, let's understand what is Zotero. Zotero is a reference managing software. That means it helps you to manage all the books, PDFs, or any other journals that you have read during your research time. It helps you to create a library which allows you to find and navigate any documents in time of need. There are other reference managing software like Mendeley and EndNote. While Mendeley is free, just as Zotero, but EndNote is paid software. Zotero allows multiple workspaces for the user. Here, you can work locally by saving your documents in the local storage, or you can also work on the cloud-based system. The cloud-based system helps you retrieve the information even when your device is lost, simply by logging in to the email. For this, you must create a Zotero account. In order to create a Zotero account, simply move on to the download section. Here, you will see two options, it's login and register. If you already have a Zotero account, you can simply log into the account, or if you do not have, just click on register. In this section, simply insert a username, a valid email address, and new password, which allows you to log in into the Zotero account. After this is done, you will get a verification mail in your email address. Simply go to your mail and verify the email address. After you have done that, you are good to go. So after knowing this much, let's learn how to add files and PDFs in the Zotero. There are multiple ways in which you can add files and documents into the Zotero. At first, we'll talk about manual entry. For this, just click on the plus-like icon. Here, you'll see a number of options. For manual entry, you should be very clear what kind of documents you are going to insert in the Zotero. Every documents have different interface, which is different from one to the other. After clicking on any of the file types, you will see an entry section on the right side of the Zotero. Here, you have to enter manually the information of the files that you want to insert in the Zotero. This method is one of the most time-consuming and the least popular method in Zotero. So to overcome this, we have many other methods which allows you to enter PDFs and files in the Zotero. Number 2, we have DOI identifier. This method is mostly popular for the books and the published journals. This DOI number represents a specific document or PDF. Now, the Zotero has a tool called as DOI identifier. Just click on the pen-like icon. Here, you will see a section where you can enter the DOI number. Let's find how you can get the DOI number in the Google Scholar. Simply open any of the web browser that you have. type Google Scholar, search for any topic that you want. You can easily find the DOI number of any document by just opening the document. Now, just copy the DOI number of any document and paste in this section. After this, the DOI identifier will identify the document and insert it into the Zotero. Number 3. Link to file. Sometimes you have an already downloaded version of PDF or an offline PDF that you want to insert in the Zotero. In this case, you can simply use this third option to link any of the file or PDFs into the Zotero. To do this, simply go to the plus icon. Here you can see two options, link to file and store a copy of file. Both of these options does the same function. That means you can use either of the options to insert any downloaded PDF into the Zotero. Let me show you by downloading a document. Here I am manually saving this document in the desktop. Just click on link to file. This will redirect you to this page. Here select a file that you want to link, and here you go, your file has been uploaded into the Zotero. Number 4. Using a Zotero connector. This indeed is the most popular and most useful method to upload any of the files in the Zotero. For this, let's move to the download section. At first, I've told you we'll talk about Zotero connector in the later part of this video. Zotero connector is a powerful tool which adds an extension of Zotero into the Chrome. This method is one of the most useful and time-efficient method to send any files into the Zotero. By adding this extension, you can easily send any PDFs or files directly into the Zotero. To do this, simply download the Zotero connector. After the download is complete, just click on Add to Chrome. This will add an extension to the Chrome. Remember, you can also do this in any web browser that you use. After the extension is added, you can simply check if the Zotero connector is working or not by clicking here. Just click on More option of the Zotero connector. Here, an option that is Save to Zotero will be seen. If this option is not showing in your computer, simply click on Zotero connector and log in to the Zotero. If you have already made an account, you can simply log in from here, or you can also register a free account from here. After this is done, you can simply open any of the published journal, click on the extension, click on More option, and then click on Save to Zotero. Here, by clicking on Save to Zotero using a snapshot or any other option, you can simply send any of the document directly into the Zotero. So, by using any of this method, you can easily send any files, documents or PDFs into the Zotero. Zotero also has other immediate functions like reading a PDF, managing library of documents and files, and also adding citation and bibliography in the Word. We'll learn about all these functions in the next part of this video. Hope this video was helpful for you. See you next time.